Good evening, everyone. Meteorologist Carmelo Lattuca in the 1011 Now streaming studio. Plenty to talk about. We have a severe thunderstorm watch that continues until 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time for portions of western Nebraska. And then the dangerous heat alerts are expected to start tomorrow afternoon, continuing into Monday evening, and perhaps being extended into the day on Tuesday. So let's take a look at all this. As always, we're going to start off with our Lincoln Weather Almanac. We have seen temperatures climb up a little bit closer to average this afternoon as we warmed right back up to right around 90 degrees. So starting off with our weather almanac, high temperature today, 90 degrees on the dot. That is average for this time of year. Low temperature this morning, it's not coming up right now, but we did get down to 71 degrees. So a little bit on the warmer side for the morning hours, but we'll see temperatures warm up well into the 90s tomorrow afternoon. But as always, we take a look at the precipitation almanac. We're still running above average for the month of July, just about 4/10 of an inch above normal. We're still running, though, well below normal for the year, 5.5 inches below average. More moisture is expected, though, in the next 7 days. Low temperatures this morning, upper 50s to low 60s to the west, upper 60s to low 70s further to the east. Taking a look at out of our sky view cams, quiet in Lincoln, Omaha, and O'Neill. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies there. A little bit more cloud cover out towards North Platte, and that's where we're seeing some showers and thunderstorms, some of which have turned severe, and we have a severe thunderstorm watch once again that continues until 10 p.m. this evening. But for our Lincoln currents, it's 89 at the airport, 89 at the studio, feels like 97 degrees thanks to that dew point at 73 degrees. Temperatures in Lincoln right now range anywhere from what I'm seeing at 86 degrees up to 91 degrees, so still very warm at this hour. But temperatures across the state are still very warm as well. Mid to upper 80s in central and eastern Nebraska, mid 90s in southwestern Nebraska. We're down to 67 degrees, though, out in Alliance because of those showers and storms that are moving in. Dew point temperatures, very humid. We have the corn sweats going on right now, upper 60s to mid 70s, very humid, especially in northeastern Nebraska. Dew point of 77 degrees out in Wayne. Feel like temperatures, as a result, pretty close to 100 degrees in southeastern Nebraska, 97 in Lincoln, 99 in Hebron and Beatrice, 98 degrees in Fall City. Wind speed and direction overall out of the south at around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Winds are variable out to the west due to those thunderstorms. Wind gusts right now range anywhere from 22 to 36 miles per hour out in western Nebraska. So as we take a look at satellite and radar, quiet across much of the state, but we have multiple severe thunderstorm warnings right now, especially in western Cherry County, where we could see nickel-sized hail, 60 mile per hour wind gusts. This is radar indicated at this time. That warning can continue until 8:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. That's the easternmost severe thunderstorm warning. We also have an additional severe thunderstorm warning in Cherry and Sheridan County until 7:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time, where we could also see nickel-sized hail, 60 mile per hour winds, also indicated by radar. One more severe thunderstorm warning in far western Nebraska. That's out into the Panhandle. That will also continue for the next 30 to perhaps 45 minutes. Zooming out, though, across much of the region, you can see we have severe thunderstorm warnings ongoing in central and South Dakota, central and southern parts of South Dakota and Montana, some in Indiana, severe thunderstorm warning in Idaho, and zooming out just a little bit more, what's kind of unsettled across the country at this hour. Showers and storms in the deep south as well as into the Great Lakes region and often to our north and west. We have numerous weather alerts across the country as well. Heat advisories, extreme heat watches, extreme heat warnings range anywhere from the East Coast to the Gulf Coast into the central and southern parts of the United States. We also have red flag warnings to our west, but a little bit closer to home, we have extreme heat warnings in central and eastern Nebraska. Those begin tomorrow afternoon, Sunday afternoon, continuing to Monday evening. Could feel like it's as warm as 115 degrees. Heat advisories in northeastern Kansas as well as western Nebraska. Could feel like it's as warm as 102 to 110 degrees. And that severe thunderstorm watch, once again in western Nebraska, continues until 10 p.m. this evening. That's where we could see isolated severe thunderstorms with damaging winds and large hail. The severe weather risk shifts to northeastern Nebraska on Sunday. Isolated severe thunderstorms are possible there as well. General thunderstorm outlook across much of the state. Isolated severe thunderstorms are then possible into northern and northeastern Nebraska as we head into Monday afternoon and evening. Playing out Skycast, we should be pretty quiet as we get closer to midnight, fairly quiet into the overnight hours, mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. Can't rule out some patchy fog overnight tonight and into the day on Sunday, early morning hours. Showers and storms are also possible early in the morning in northeastern Nebraska, and then once again into the afternoon and evening. Much of the state, though, similar to what we're seeing on Saturday, quiet, and then quiet Monday into Monday afternoon. Then we'll watch out for showers and storms late Monday afternoon into Monday evening across far northern Nebraska. We will have to watch watch out for some more isolated risk of flash flooding. That will start on Tuesday across much of the state, continuing into the day on Wednesday. Wouldn't be surprised at this point if this gets upgraded to a slight risk for flash flooding. Now, as we take a look at our 3-day precipitation potential, wait for the colors to load on our screen here, it's possible that we could see up to a half an inch, maybe a little bit more, especially across northern and western portions of the state. Really not expecting too much rainfall over the next 3 days. That's going to be different from what we see in the 7-day rainfall potential, because we get to be a little bit more unsettled as we get into the day Wednesday, Thursday, and even into next weekend. But as we take a look at the 3-day potential, a quarter to maybe up to a half an inch in northern and western Nebraska. Very little rainfall in southern and southeastern Nebraska. And then the 7-day potential is showing you a lot of purple on the screen. So that's indicating 1.5 inches to 2 inches, maybe a little bit more than 2 inches. And we have a lot of blue and purple across the state. Widespread rainfall appears to be fairly likely mid to late week. So playing out Skycast once again this evening. Pretty quiet once we get into the late evening hours. Mostly clear to partly cloudy skies. Chance for showers and storms tomorrow afternoon and evening. And then as we get into the day Monday afternoon and evening as well, northern and northeastern Nebraska could see those showers and thunderstorms. I want to move on to our weather alert days. Periods of dangerous heat expected Sunday afternoon through Tuesday. Mid to upper 90s are becoming fairly likely. Heat alerts, once again, are already in place, and triple-digit feel-like values, heat indices up to 115 degrees possible over the next 48 hours. Forecasted low temperatures, mid to upper 50s to low 60s to the west, low 70s to the east, starting to be really hot Sunday afternoon, mid to upper 90s to low triple digits, 97 degrees in Lincoln, 102 in McCook, 99 in Holdridge, 97 in Hebron, and 99 degrees out in Valentine. Low temperatures Monday, warming up even further, 60s and 70s, a lot of 70s in central and eastern Nebraska. And then Monday afternoon, this will likely be the warmest day in the next 7 to 10 days. As we take a look, temperatures closing in on 100 degrees in many locations, and it is possible we'll go dipping into the low triple digits out to the west, 105 in McCook, 99 here in Lincoln, 96 in Columbus. Tuesday morning, still upper 60s to low 70s, so at or above average for this time of year, but a cold front begins to move through on Tuesday. We'll see low 80s to the north, mid to upper 90s possibly to the south, though. Wednesday afternoon, 50s, 60s, and 70s for low temperatures. That was Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon, though, low to mid to upper 70s, maybe even some low 80s, but so much cooler compared to what we were expecting over the next 72 hours. This will be a welcome sight. 79 in Lincoln, maybe up to 82 in McCook. So we have weather alert days Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday for dangerous heat, mid to upper 90s expected. Cool conditions, though, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Not only will we drop down out of the 90s or even the 80s, we'll be falling into the 70s. The average high, though, as we go Wednesday through Saturday, will still be in the upper 80s, so certainly cooler to end the month of July and start the month of August. For your 10-day forecast, we have temperatures in the 90s to triple digits expected again Sunday to Tuesday across the state. And then Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it's going to be comfortable almost statewide. No, practically statewide at this point. We start to warm up next weekend, but that's still slightly below average for this time of year as temperatures range between 80, maybe up to 90 degrees. Dew points will remain fairly humid through Wednesday. A little bit more relief on Thursday. Friday, looking fairly comfortable across the state, continuing into next Saturday, and then the humidity returns, especially as we get into August 4th and into August 5th. Precipitation chances near zero for the most part Sunday through Tuesday. More widespread statewide rainfall Wednesday, less so on Thursday, even less so on Friday, but Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday we'll be watching out for rain, and then small rain chances Saturday the 2nd through Tuesday the 5th. 8 to 14 day outlook, August 3rd to August 9th. Near normal temperatures expected in central, northern, and eastern Nebraska, so this will likely mean mid to upper 80s. Maybe slightly warmer than that, though, in far southwestern Nebraska. Precipitation continues to be likely as we go further into the month of August as well. Above average rainfall possible in central, northern, and eastern Nebraska. Near normal conditions as we go into southwestern Nebraska. But once again, severe thunderstorm watch until 10 p.m. this evening in far western Nebraska. Dangerous heat alert starts Sunday afternoon, meanwhile, into Monday evening, potentially into Tuesday, though, because we are still expecting warm temperatures across much of the state. So make sure to stay hydrated. Limit your time outdoors if you can. It's just going to be dangerously hot, potentially It looks like at this point, with our feel like temperatures, the warmest air of the season as we end the month of July, but it looks like a cooler start for the month of August. Make sure to stay tuned to 1011 News at 10. I'll have all the latest details on this dangerous heat and our severe weather chances over the next couple of days. But for now, have a great evening, everyone.